This is Elsa's castle from the movie Frozen, one of the craziest movie builds made inside of Adopt Me, with a near replica of the exact details. This is only one out of 8 different movie themed houses that I'm going to show you in this video, and trust me, they get crazy. This is an Alice in Wonderland themed house. What might seem to be a normal looking treehouse is actually a top secret entrance into a secret layer, replicated exactly from the movie by entering inside of the treehouse, and when you drink the magical potion, it allows you to go and enter through this door. This features near identical replica of the characters from the movie Alice in Wonderland, and oh my, do they look slightly terrifying. Even down to the details on the flowers having some kind of creepy looking faces. So let's actually go and follow through the map inside of the Alice in Wonderland movie themed house. Starting off, we have the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, one of the main characters from the movie, replicated out of blocks. Alongside that, we have this funny looking rabbit which holds a watch, a main character from the movie. But of course we have Alice from the Wonderland itself, which is kind of fun to actually see. Now it seems they're actually having a giant tea party full of all of these fun foods, including cookies. And over here we have a Cheshire cat. Now this is a pretty funny looking cat, and hey, it's kind of scary looking, but it looks like the movie. This map has a lot of small details, like this looks exactly like the character from the film if you've seen it. And over here we have the actual castle and all of these little characters that guard the Queen of Hearts castle. If we're to go and run through and find out what's inside the door, let's actually go and have a look. I wonder how many bucks this actually costs yet, because it definitely looks expensive. Inside of here we have the character called the Queen of Hearts. As you can see, she looks like a heart, I guess. This is a pretty funny looking character, but they do have a very big entrance. And let's go and check out the tour of the rest of this character's house, which seems to be this pretty big looking castle, all themed around hearts and the color red. But to get there, players have to actually go and enter through a top secret maze. And believe me, I'm absolutely shocking at mazes, and I can guarantee you that I would never escape this thing in a minute. Actually, let alone in an hour. This maze would take you a significant amount of time unless you want to cheat like I did, which will get you there in a matter of seconds. This is Slimer from the movie Ghostbusters. If you've never seen Ghostbusters, then this is basically a weird green ghost which kind of just eats stuff. But not only does this house have a cool looking ghost slime, there's also Jack the Skeleton, or Jason. All of these are famous Halloween characters in a house. This is actually every single scary Halloween character built in the house, including Pennywise from the movie It. Or this character who's called Scream, who's literally screaming. Or the Wicked Witch. This one's teeth is actually scary. There's even some working mechanisms inside of this house which you don't really see often. Or this very questionable room, which I should probably leave while I can. But wait, there's a button that says glitch. I'm gonna go and press sit on here, and it's taken me to a secret room and a bouncy castle, which is making me float into... What is this? No way. That is insane. This is actually crazy. This replica might just be the best one that I think I have ever seen. The amount of detail placed inside of this is kind of crazy looking. Like, this is very detailed. Look at this little ghost dog as well. That's kind of crazy. And this is literally a giant scale replica. I did not know this was happening. For reference, this is the size of me, and this is the size of the skeleton. That is very cool looking. This is definitely my favorite skeleton I have seen as a build in Adopt Me. And there's even extremely small details, such as the fact that this dog's nose is a literal tiny pumpkin. Like, that must have taken a lot of time. This is the Grinch, kind of like an evil green guy, and welcome to Whoville. Yeah, that's right, this person hasn't just built a small replica of a house, they have built the whole movie town. Should we go to the Mount Crumpet? That sounds kind of fun. Over here we have a coffee shop, Who's Cup. This kind of looks like the tea shop that's already in Adopt Me. Unfortunately, we can't actually go inside of the houses, but there is a postage shop which looks kind of fun. What is this? Who's Stack House? I kind of really want a giant stack of pancakes now. The builder said no one can enter, we need better items to build with. Unfortunately, that might be true. Also, the build limit probably is an issue, but all of these houses are uniquely decorated for the fact that this is multiple cupcakes stacked together. This is what looks like a Christmas present. This is pancakes. This is a coffee shop as a house. But there's also tons of these fun looking houses coated in snow. There was something that I spotted that we haven't seen. I'm pretty sure one of these mountains has, oh yeah, it's this one. A weird secret entrance. So how do we get up there? I guess you've got to go and follow up the mountain onto the stones, and this says Grinch's lair. Go away. Stay out unwelcomed. Can we go inside? You know what? I guess we're not allowed in because it says I have to go away. So let's respect that. And over here we have the Grinch who has stolen all of the Christmas presents. Bro, you're gonna be in big trouble. That is a big set of Christmas presents. This is actually a really fun looking village, and I love the fact that they've built the whole thing. Instead of just making one little house, they literally made the whole entire village in this, which honestly I wasn't expecting to see. This is a Frozen themed house featuring a funny looking Olaf waving to Santa. That's right, you can get Santa inside of Adopt Me as long as you have enough patience and bugs to build it. This house is fully decorated with blue and glowing lights, reminding me from the movie Frozen. But not only does it look like that, each of these rooms are also fully decorated, featuring some of the tiniest details possible. Like this room alone is already cooler than all of my houses combined. Let's go and check out this room, which is also really fun. But we are here to find out what is inside of this area. This looks kind of fun. I see some penguins. Whoa. Are these real penguins? It's got like a glowing red nose. Each of these rooms are really aesthetically decorated, and I know a bunch of you guys like the aesthetic, cute vibe houses. But the thing is, there's actually a top secret. You see this arrow? I kind of wonder where it's gonna take me. So, oh my. Yeah. Going through here gives you a chair, which allows you to see Frostclaw. This right here is a giant replica of the evil character called Frostclaw from Frostclaw's Fury, a Christmas event inside of Adopt Me where you had to go and kidnap its egg to go and get the fool's eggnog dog pet. And yo, this is crazy. These are made out of trees. This looks identical to Frostclaw. This is the yellow brick road from the movie called The Wizard of Oz, featuring an upside down themed house, but we're gonna check that out in a minute. The Wizard of Oz, what is this? This is the Cowardly Lion. Whoa, that's a cool looking lion. I wonder how much bucks that cost. Look, there's so many little trees made out of it. Here we have the Scarecrow. These are all of the famous characters from the movie called The Wizard of Oz, which is a classical movie. There is no place like home. There's no place like home. You tap your feet 3 times and you magic up into a new place. This is the Tin Man. These builds actually look artistic. Like, this looks really arty, and I just love the style of this. It like doesn't even look like it was made in Adopt Me. It's that cool. Now we have something called Emerald City. I don't really know what that is, but I kind of want to go through it. Inside of Emerald City is a bunch of things. A evil witch, and what does this say? Surrender, Dorothy. As these like scenes from the movie, that's really cool. I think we should go through the glitch. So we've got to go and open up this door like this, and then sit here, then sit here, and whoa, where am I? What is this? Okay, there is a giant witch in front of me. What in the world is that? Is that a giant broomstick and a giant witch? Oh, they've got like Tin Man Monkey? What? That is crazy. The amount of details on this evil thing is insane. Like, where do you even begin with that? And this giant witch looks pretty much like a witch to me. Yeah, that's the best witch that I think I've seen. And then they're trying to kidnap this poor little dog. Poor dog is about to get snatched up by an evil monkey. That's literally going to give me a nightmare. That's it. I confess, I think this is gonna give me a nightmare. And yeah, this witch is also very creepy looking. This is the game Operation built inside of Adopt Me. Yep, that's the first time I've ever said that, and probably the last. This house has a brain freeze game. If you've never played Operation, you have to grab the pieces and place them in without touching the metal, or it goes and sets off a buzzer. And this looks exactly how I remember playing the old game when I was a kid. And this was literally made inside of Adopt Me. I've never seen something like this made inside of Adopt Me before, which proves you can literally make your own board games inside of Adopt Me, which is kind of crazy. Comment what board game you'd love to see made in Adopt Me. This house is decorated from the show called The Jetsons. Personally, I've never actually watched this show, but the fact that there is tiny little miniature houses inside of these little domes is kind of pretty fun. And this house also does feature some of the characters in a larger scale. I believe this is a pretty good replica of the characters, yet I've never seen the show. I do, however, like the fact that I can fit inside of these little spaceships, and it kind of makes my avatar look hilariously squished. Like, what has just happened to my tiger's head? Honestly, I do not know at this point, but I'm inside of a little spaceship, I guess. And there we go. You can also put pets inside of these little spaceships, which is a nice, fun little addition for this cool themed house. This is Elsa, the main character from the movie called Frozen, which I'm pretty sure you all know about. And this is Elsa's frozen castle, featuring a giant snow monster when at nighttime literally glows and looks scary. Not only does the house look good, it's also practical, featuring snow-themed decor which goes and ages up your pet, including food, beds, showers, and pianos. So let's actually head up Elsa's frozen staircase to try and understand what is inside of this map, as this looks pretty much identical to the movie Frozen. So let's actually go and enter inside, as yes, the interior is fully decorated with a near exact replica. On the first room we have some chairs, a cool looking globe which I can take a bath in. Yeah, just the normal stuff you see in Elsa's house. You know what's funny is that this character is called Anna, and the character in Frozen's sister is also called Anna. Is that a coincidence? Potentially. Inside here we got all like these frozen things, and my pet actually needs to sleep, so that's kind of helpful. So there we go. Not only am I checking out the house, we're gonna be rich with bucks by the end of it. Over here we have another thing. Is this full of like little cherries, which is kind of fun? And then there is this. I don't really know what this is, but I'm gonna stand on it. It's a trampoline. How do I get up there somehow? I actually don't know how to do that. Wait, you can just climb up the wall. I did not know that that was possible. I literally just climbed up that. Now the rest of this house is kind of like a maze. Like, I don't know which one is see-through and which one I have to walk around to see. But we have a fireplace inside of an ice house. That sounds very risky. But this house is actually fully decorated and very practical, and because of the fact that it's made out of like ice and glass, it literally looks like I'm walking in the air right now. Like, I can see everything under me. It's kind of really funny to see. There is a piano on the wall. That is definitely interesting. I think this house is literally features everything, and there's even like this little seat view here, so let's go and have a little seat. So let's go and have a seat with Queen of the Castle, the builder who's made every single one of these houses in this video. This person is very skilled and definitely deserves the credit where it's due, because these builds must have cost thousands of bucks and hundreds of hours in producing them. Let us know your favorite build in the comments, as I'm intrigued which one you like the most. You need to click here to see the entire history of Roblox fake Minecraft games. I think you're really going to like this video next, so click here right now to go and watch it. I dare you to.